Welcome to 1111 Tarot. I'm Danny, also known as RD, over on the No Crime, No Time channel. This is a blackout that is an Akashic record read for you. I basically go into the records of our ancestors, of all recorded events of history, and I look at the pictures and I tell you what I see. There are parts of it that are meant directly for you, based off of you choosing the title. This is an Akashic record to understand why this tower moment is happening or has happened. So we have to be able to balance out this reset. Um, and with this reset, it's going to require an immense amount of energy for us. And we need to have that strength and understanding of the higher purpose. And so this is a very important reading, and it is intended for those that are going through this tower moment of feeling like the harder you try, the more things that tend to block you. And what are we doing that we need to be guided to unblock the situation? So the advice should come out in this reading. All right, my lovelies, if you have on a headphone, I would highly recommend that you slip them off. I am going to hit a brass bell that is going to really ring out loud so that it is just a clearing of energy. I kind of am trying something different. I'm fascinated with my magnet, and it is not magnetized to that, but I want to see if it the magnet, because it's a true earth magnet. I put it in the brass bowl. I'm going to hit it and we're going to try it together because I feel totally guided to do so. Here we are. Interesting. Felt clean. I don't know if that's just a mental cleanliness or with the magnet there. I don't know. I just feel like it realigns us. I'm just cleansing my breathing, slowing it down. I can see a stack of books. They wind for days. There's stacks everywhere. This is the strangest library. The books just almost look Willy Wonka. I don't know how they're even standing that high. They go up miles. There's one book that has a like a clock hand on it, and I can turn it and it opens. And when it does, it opens up this communication into the records. And I see this playing small. So this universe is saying that you're playing it small. You're worried about the littler things. And that is the lesson of this tower moment, is that we have to play it bigger. This is I feel like we're a jack in the box. It's something about a jack in the box and being naked when we pop out of the box. It's like a surprise. There's a surprise that leaves us vulnerable, and it there's like this surprise that we're not expecting of peace that is being brought in by this energy of loving and feeling kind when we open this book, of understanding this unconditional motherly nature, like Gaia swirling around us saying, I'm with you. And so you're not alone. You are not alone. And you're being guided to literally remember that you are of free will, and we have to speak the words to ask for help from our ancestors and angels and higher spirit, higher selves, however you see that. And your angels, your guides, are so ready to help you. They're like, please just give us the permission to help you. And this is because it's your free will choice. But they can bring in this healing energy for you during this time. because this is supposed to be a time where it frees you up. This breaking of this foundation is going to allow you to fully express yourself in a way that it awakens your connection to the real you. And you'll be able to tap into music and movement and art in a way that you've never experienced before, and you'll be able to communicate that. There's the key is within this, like the light within you. That is the key to this book. So as you're trying to learn this lesson, it is that this foundation that is breaking in this tower moment where you're like, geez, I was okay as long as I was down to this one straw. But now that straw broke. I don't have any more damn straws. What do I hold to? And you feel yourself just breaking inside because you've been so strong. And the divine, the spirit, the higher self is saying, because you built your foundation on the sand, when the foundation is actually the light within yourself. And that is the path that you have to choose in order to not have your foundation break. The only thing that you can know is a constant is your higher self, your authenticity. This is your rich fullness blessing. And you need to embrace that. And until we do embrace that real self, we will not unlock the right door. But the key that you possess is the light. You have a sensuality about you, a sensitivity, and it's beautiful. But it also is very alluring to those that are seeking light they don't have on their own. They are looking for a lantern in the dark. And though you might shed light for them, you have to remember that you have to self-sustain yourself. And there's a lot of having to pull back energy at times. And you can't always go to the sewer maid and be like, you know, the sewer mermaid is this being that is they're mystical on the dark side. They're trying to figure it out. Their intent is at this point a very self-indulgent, superficial. But if we're to awaken them, we trigger them and they trigger us. And so we have to know when we have we have leveled up, and we have to address that and look at it as what is the experience with every drop of sand that falls through the hourglass. With each moment is a piece of sand. What are we offering? What are we gaining that we both come back with a knowledge? It's like the yin and the yang, the dark and the light. It's the unjust and the just. It is balancing things out in a way that you become one within this mass illusion that you're not whole. You are whole. You are complete individually. But there can be an imbalance even in the wholeness if one side, if you're functioning through one side of yourself. I say, like, if you're in your empathic side, or if you're leaning towards your narcissistic side, because we have it both within, to find that inner balance brings in their balance, because they become a mirror, even though they are quantum leaps behind you and steps. You are bringing this group of energies along with you in a profoundly clairvoyant way where you can see it, you're inspiring these people. Even if you don't intermix with them in your life, you brought the inspiration. And the truth of it is, it's all about balancing the hot air balloons and the juggling act. because the mask has to come off. The ego has to be let go of. And you just have to be who you are, the I am. And when the I am comes out, this is when you're truly seen. It's almost as if what you're not seeing is the fate of the divine hand. It's trying to reach in and cradle you because of the breaking away from the reality that you have experienced due to the pain of the distorted view because of someone possibly overindulging in their intoxications, whether it be a fantasy that you're in or they're in. It leaves the mind in a maze of just looping back and forth the same pattern. If you falter, then you should service others. So, in other words, when you're feeling the lowest, when you feel like there is no hope left, we are the hope. You are the hope. You are the one that will need to offer your help to someone else when you need the help the most. This is how you will receive the help that you are requesting. Don't be harsh on yourself. Know that when we're in our ego, we're learning, we're cutting new teeth, but sometimes the lessons can be hard as we walk through the portals to understand the next level that we are getting ready for. And we are an inspiration. I mean, truthfully, it's a miracle. You are a miracle, connected to the divine. And you have to realize that you are a miracle. You are unique. You are not the same cookie cutter as anyone else. Your pieces, your parts, and who you are created by your experiences, and see yourself doing well in every situation. Truly know that as you're doing something in the now, that you are making the difference that needs to be made. Don't worry about if it wasn't good enough or how it's perceived. Just embrace that you're walking in the moment with your silly, crazy self doing what you feel right doing. Because that's when you're following the guidance and the intuition that's connected to your higher self. There's a powerful white horse energy. It's a spirit guide to you. It could come in the form of a white cat or a white horse. It may have been in print. It may be real. It may be a digital image. It's this powerful angel of strength that is protecting you and guarding you and also guiding you. And it's going to bring in help in this situation to bring the success and stuff, things, spiritual success as well as monetary success, the things that you're focused on. Remember, whatever you're focused on is where your energy is going to manifest. So focus on something that you know would be pleasurable. Focus your energy in an emotional satisfaction with sensitivity. Honor and respect the deepest part of your heart, because that's what this is about. It's saying you have a gift of manifesting through whatever means that you focus your energy in. And in doing, the more help, the more guidance, the more support that you share to others, the more heightened your power, your energy actually becomes. So it's ironic that in the beginning, You were the empath that gave till you couldn't give anymore and you were depleted. And now, the more you give to the right people, the more you get back, and puts you on your highest north node to the guidance of why you're having this tower. Because you're so strangely lonely that you need to realize, even if all that disappears, even if there's upheaval everywhere, you're still holding on to your inner light, not the things around you. Never get too comfortable, the universe reminds, because there's glamour, there's intrigue, and suspicion and drama, paranoia. There's he said, she said. There's bookcases and there's libraries and there's stories many have told. But the truth only lies within you. And it can be very, very deeply submerged from lifetime to lifetime. I may be with this moment. I'm speaking in this moment directly to the indigo child. You're inquiring about this, your indigenous tribe, if you will, and you're very highly sensitive and you're a natural born leader. And the more you get into your energy, like, ignore the bossy ego and get the bosh edgy on of knowing that the bossy ego is not going to control you. They miss you, and you miss that, but it doesn't allow you to be in a happy place. The Akashic Records recorded it, and though it did have its moments, it was only to make you grow, and it was never meant to be an anchor. And that is the message for you. For your anchor is only a light within you. That is your home. Your home is always with you. You have a strong bond with the 5D, and that is your home, your higher self. The rest, we're here for this moment, and we know that this table is created of space. The bed we sleep on is space, and our mind projects what those little space atoms and molecules are to perceive to be. And so all you do is change your perspective by rolling the dice and saying, what if it all worked out? What if you were my strange little Valentine? And what if my chakras glowed like the rainbow? Because there is power within the 5D. And the power, when recognized, when, say, the chosen one, you hear this often. But I say to you, did you not choose the divine as well? Amidst all of the aloha healing, you chose the right path, and the path chose you. And now I see the white horse as a carousel, stuck in this moment that never leaves. Up and down the ride goes, and the ride breaks, and the tower happens, and the white horse rears forward, and it gallops away off of the carousel. And the next thing you know, it's got to get its feet under it. It's walking the tightrope. And in the tightrope, your solar plexus allows you to realize you're safe. Work through your fears. It's okay that it's not the carousel. It's all right, little ones. It's all right. We will change our life in so many possible ways. very possible, positive ways for it is safe for you to venture forward with every step that you take. Express yourself. Love yourself. Is that all? Remember, you are protected, you are loved, and you are cherished. Thank you.